Hello, this is my response to, IndoctriNation. Yeah, trailer to IndoctriNation. Yeah, maybe it's Henrietta. It looks like it's Green Conservative Christian, the film that's coming out. It seems to be the point of it is secular education. It seems sorry, seems to be it's a very fear-mongering movie. It'll the trailer itself, you'll see pamphlets that say Socialism 101, things like that on them, and then you'll have pastors and things like that going on saying we're losing the culture war, you're sending your kids off to be taught by total strangers, and they're filling their heads with this and that, like, well, I mean, for one, yeah, you send your kid to school to learn, okay? Schools were not meant to reinforce your worldview on your kid, okay? If you want to keep your kid ignorant and indoctrinated the rest of your life, then homeschool them. Don't expect schools to reinforce your worldview or dumb down their content, dumb down their curriculum because you don't agree with it. Let's see. I was in elementary school from 2001 to 2007. I got out of the 6th grade in 2011. I don't know if it's any different now, probably not, but sorry, I'm a little sick. This trailer, it shows classroom, a bunch of kids, teaching them that homosexuality is okay, and, trying to teach a humanist worldview and everything. For one, I don't have a problem with that. I mean, because I'm not a Christian. I think kids should have an open mind. It's a little messed up that you drill Christianity into your head, or into your child's head. By the time they're a young child, you're basically screwing them over for life. When I was in elementary school, none of that happened. And I lived in California my whole life, so a much more liberal state, and none of that happened. None of this. I was taught basic subjects and everything, and we were, of course, taught like tolerance. Hey, just because your classmate's black and you're white, then it doesn't mean that you should treat him mean or different. Be tolerant. That, of course, that's good. And then there would be like the DARE program would come in and tell you drugs are bad, say no to drugs, and then anti-smoking people would come in and tell you, oh, cigarettes are bad, say no to cigarettes, things like that. But none of this, like, socialist indoctrination, none of that happens in public schools. I went to a Christian high school from 2010 to 2014. I graduated in 2014. And at that school, they like to say, all this horrible stuff is going on in public schools. But, when I was in middle school, I went to middle school 2007 through 2010. Of course, in science classes, biology, that kind of thing, they would teach evolution. Of course, me being a Christian at the time, I was always like, oh no, oh my God, Jesus, and you know, they're going against God's word, and they're going to send us all to hell. It was exactly like that. Because I was 12. I was 12 when I was freaking out about, oh no, I'm going to go to hell for doing this. I can't believe they're talking. No, I'm like, really? You're thinking the same way I did when I was a child. Okay? Let that sink in. You're thinking the same way I did when I was 11 and 12 years old. What does that say? It's ridiculous. So, oh. And Christians using the word indoctrination when their kids are being taught in a secular, you know, school, public school. Really, you don't see any characteristics of indoctrination when you're bringing your own child up in church and drilling all this, you know, old religious bullshit into their head. You don't see how that can be at least construed as indoctrination. But that's none of my business. Anyway, my video went a little out there, but you know the point. So, anyway, thank you for watching. Peace.